sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible, bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view, look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype to like it. Righteous with your psychic among no possess you with one.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you make it. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion to provide for me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes, remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future.
Cheers. Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win this race. I found my pace. The only thing that you could do for me is please stay about my way. Don't come around my way unless you got something to pay. I'm trying to find a place where I can free my mind. Why I don't need my ain't no need for I ain't worried about losing, focused on winning. God forgive me for my sin, but this is the beginning. I pray to God that I don't catch another. I got a paragraph in case somebody wanna listen. Yeah, sometimes I wish that I had wings so I could fly away. And all you haters talking, y'all can today. But then I think, what if I today? Well, if I gotta go, make it right away. Yeah, cause I don't wanna live. But if I gotta go,
we've only just begun. Yeah, I'm here for the long run. The long run. We've only just begun. Still nothing moved but the money. Still nothing new but the money. We've only just begun.
Please don't fight my battles, I need these scars, cause they make me who I are. Lord knows And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but that doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Irving is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Anthony, then it's Ewing, and it's Towns in at the 4 spot. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
And it's sent back by Allen. Pocket 2. They shoot again. Ewing dishes to Bridges. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Stolen by Ewing. And he comes up with the deuce.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Mobley a screen on Anthony. Here's James. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And I like the mix of power and agility James has on the drive. He can go through or around the D.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Anthony looking it over. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Irving against Brunson. Irving misses. And here are the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about to work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense, get in transition.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Irving. The Knicks pull it in. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And Towns throws it down.
Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Here's Irving. Mitchell in the corner. Nailed from 3-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
We know you want one, so make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt?
chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at New York. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And right now, Cleveland, they've done a great job of just staying in their lane, following their game plan and remaining as consistent as anyone, which can be encouraging moving forward.
So it's New York now. Ewing finds Bridges. And here's Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you. Scoreless thus far. And let's go down to a accurate small forwards from the field. LeBron James, number one.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
Yeah, I mean, he is just as effective from any range. You're right. I mean, he's at the absolute top of that list because of the work he does to beat his man to the rim and finish at the bucket.
Brunson against Irving. Ewing kicks to Anthony. Over Mitchell. Outside, Towns. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Anthony finds Brunson. And stolen by James. Here's Irving. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at New York. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Cavaliers. They're sitting in 5th place.
Well, I think for New York, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
LeBron passes to Irving. Off target at the rim.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Three-pointer. Ewing inside. Allen defending, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's around 14 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Lets it go from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And LeBron throws it down.
What an athlete LeBron is, showing off the vertical on that slam.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. In for Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Carmelo Anthony. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for James. Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Yep, that one goes. Ewing's got his second bucket.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Hands a screen on Clarkson. Irving. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. It's the three-point bomb.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's good off the back rim and in.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Brunson against Garland. To the paint. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Garland against Brunson. Outside Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Wade out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Here's Brunson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Wade with the block. Brunson against Garland. Hunter, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a great pass. Darius Garland keeping his eyes up, finds the man on the perimeter.
Pass to Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Mitchell. Great open look there. Clarkson's got 6. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you've got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working on it.
Inside, here's Robinson. He's off on that one. Good D by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell against Clarkson. Wade. Latrey. The Cavaliers with another miss. New York leading by 6. Hart the pass to Brunson. Out to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's now 9 points for Jordan Clarkson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Garland. 8 on the wing. For 3, Mitchell. They get it back. Outside Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, Mitchell missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for New York. Ewing comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Cavaliers, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Irving subbed in for Max Strus. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving finds Mitchell. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
And Ewing slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so here's Cleveland, 11-point game. Mitchell passes to Bryant. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Garland's got 5 now.
This guy has such a good-looking stroke. Darius from deep.
Here's Bridges. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Guys?
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Mitchell dishes to Bryant. And Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for New York. Landry Shamet comes in for Jalen Brunson. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 8. Fades. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
To the inside. Fader on the way. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Irving kicks to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. A switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. And, of course, you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they? When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Free throw, good, Irving. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland. If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
For New York, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tomlin's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points last game out. James against Anthony.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet.
Boy, first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That'll be his second foul of the game. Garland is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Darius Garland.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 6. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
A shot James feels comfortable taking. He likes making use of that mid-range.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Garland against Brunson. James, the pass to Allen. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishing.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
And that one falls for Allen.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Allen drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Lobbed up there for Robinson, and stolen by LeBron. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Mobley is screen on it. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New York ahead, up by 2. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
I remember when three-point shooters were just specialists, but now everyone's doing it. Hard to narrow down this list.
Yeah, but usually you have to be a truly elite shooter to win this event. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And it's Irving with the ball for Cleveland. A two-point game. We've got Anthony. Towns is out there with Ewing. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3 level.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Anthony. Towns sets the pick for Anthony. And the rejection by LeBron.
And terrific timing on the rejection. James embraces setting the tone on the defensive end. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now, here's Bridges. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Bridges for the lead. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And Bridges with the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Irving looking over the floor. Here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They grabbed their own miss. Bridges for 3. And no good.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Mobley dishes to Irving. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A kick out to Towns. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 13 points.
One of the real streak scorers in the game, Donovan Mitchell, is heated up and percolating.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
for him over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now, here's Bridges. Towns wide open. Offline with his 3. James on the drive. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bridges against Mobley. Back to Towns. Towns a screen on LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. And the layup is good. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard. And this is what Anthony does.
Irving fires James. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by James. Mitchell in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Irving. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jalen Brunson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Over Hunter. New York, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 5. On the wing, Irving. Back to LeBron. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's LeBron. Mitchell outside. Allen for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Anthony. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure people give Melo enough credit for his ability to create space with the dribble.
Floats one, and Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Knicks on defense.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul.
This game really be sucking dick. On everything I love, this game be sucking dick. There's no reason why Kyrie Irving should be 4 for fucking 14 right now.
Take advantage on that drive.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 12 in the game.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Anthony. Shoots the three. Ewing dishes to Towns. And it's sent back by Allen. Lock at 6. Here's Brunson into the lane. The kick out to Towns. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. 5 points in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Pass to Towns. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Outside Irving. And another three for Cleveland.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Lobs it up for Anthony. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Irving against Brunson. For 3, Hunter. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by Towns.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Irving kicks to LeBron. For 3, Hunter. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So it's James on the bench. This is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Kyrie Irving. Max Strus is out there with Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bridges. Wide open shot is on the money.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Mobley a screen on Clarkson. And here's Garland for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Ewing the pass to Hart. Ewing dishes to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
No good on the free throw.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
And the second free throw, good. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Mobley. Back to Irving. Shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Ewing. And that's off the glass and in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Knicks trail by 3. Bridges passes to Hart. Out to Bridges. Pass to Clarkson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Garland, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Ewing, a screen on Irving. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Garland kicks to Hunter. There's the 3. And it's Strus missing. New York trailing. Down low. And stolen by Hunter. Garland against Bridges. Pass to Strus. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Back to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not that long, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Clarkson.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Here's Irving, who's in the corner. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the ball goes out of bounds, and last touch by Strus. Towns, he's checked in for Hart. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. Here's Towns. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Here's Garland. Allen outside. Back to Mobley. Stolen by Clarkson. Stolen by Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Towns with the steal. On the wing, Anunoby. Garland with the block. Now Irving. Pass to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Cavaliers have gone 4-7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Screen by Allen. Irving fires. Towns with the rebound. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Anunoby to take the lead. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
The shot is good.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. For the Knicks, Anthony's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Jalen Brunson. Max Strus and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
Now here's James. Irving, it's James. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now Towns. Strong move off the glass.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
It's James. 141 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Towns. That shot no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving knocks down the 3.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Ewing against Allen. Oh, the shake.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's James. Kyrie missed on the 3. And an intentional foul right there. Ewing outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Nigga don't got no fucking ball handling, but somehow Jarrett Allen can't bump him on the way to the rim. You can't be cheating like shit.
Here's LeBron. Puts up the 3. Rebounded by Towns.
Fucking cheating ass fucking video game, bro. I can't stand this shit, bro. They do this every fucking game.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a
Never fails, bro. They let you think you gonna fucking win just so they could dick you. Shit is fucking weird. Like these niggas is gay as shit out here.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's Mobley from outside. Bridges with the rebound.
Fucking gay ass
15
shit.
seconds left to play here in the fourth.
All of a sudden, I don't know how to shoot with Kyrie, bro. Fucking out of here, bro. They do this shit on fucking purpose, bro. This shit is gay as shit.
So it's New York picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great effort.
This game be sucking the shit out of the CPU, bro. I hate this shit. That fucking Hall of Fame dicky and shit, bro. I can't stand it.
Now
God
What do you have
damn.
for us, Allie?
Get the fuck off y'all knees,
All right,
bro.
I'm with Carl Anthony
CPU
Towns.
always
Carl,
get
congratulations
sucked.
on the victory. What was key in
Especially
getting
in
the
the
win here
fucking
tonight?
fourth quarter, bro.
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a
What
lot
the
of great
fuck you
defensive
didn't? You
stops.
got your
It
dick
wasn't
sucked by
offensive, it was more
fucking Ronnie
defensive.
2K, bitch.
We did a great job.
Eat
We
a
got
dick,
the 50,
bitch.
50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Patrick Ewing.
My fucking problem was continuously going back to Kyrie, knowing his jump shot be on some weird shit.
Oh, I did. This one, you ain't seen me jumping around.
What's that?
This is the place I was telling you about.
position, 17 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Russell Westbrook. At forward, 6'9", number 35, Kevin Durant. At shooting guard, at 6'6" number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. Once again, your Oklahoma City Thunder.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Devin Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Parker in at the point. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Grant.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season.
Now here's Westbrook. He played a great game against San Antonio.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
Parker against Westbrook. Vassell, a screen on Westbrook. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Here's Duncan, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And that one misses. Now here's Westbrook. Pulls up on the wing, and it's in, off the glass. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. Here's Fox. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Drills it from deep.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Fox finds Vassell. Up top, Parker. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
No good on the free throw.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Good on the second one. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Fox against Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Outside Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Parker. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Westbrook, the pass to Williams. And here's Holmgren, covered by Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Yes, it's good.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Parker outside for 3. Durant pulls it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Durant. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And no good trying to use the glass.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Fox. Now Vassell. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Hartenstein. The fadeaway. They get it again. Now Parker. To the middle. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And Durant with the block.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Durant with it. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Just 5 to shoot. From 20 feet. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Castle outside. Here's Duncan. Williams defending. Parker passes to Wembanyama. Pure from 3-point range. Wembanyama's got 5.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Russo, he's checked in for Durant. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Atlanta, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Thunder are, they've basically settled in. to who they are. They can put up a fight against the better teams, but something has to change for them to make a major improvement.
Spurs trail by 3. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. The 3 from Barnes. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Williams misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Hartenstein with a screen on Parker. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Fires from the wing. Rebound by San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Thunder leading by 3. Minute 32 left in the first. The rebound by Duncan.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Spurs trail by 3. Castle for 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. The shake. There's the drive. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Barnes. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Playing with no fear, Westbrook getting downhill and making things happen.
It's his
taking 2 shots.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Harper. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dillon is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. And so Durant will bring it up for the Thunder. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.